A customer trying to obtain home and auto insurance today in Ontario is really an antiquated process. Sure, there are tools where they can go online and get a quote or an estimate for what their insurance is going to be, but that's as far as the experience can actually take them. They then need to, in a very sort of old-fashioned way, connect to that insurance provider, usually on the phone or potentially even in person, in order to be able to substantiate what their needs and requirements are going to be and frankly what the cost of acquisition is going to be.
So the goal of AHA Insurance is to revolutionise the insurance industry in Canada, to use technology to really disrupt the market and come with a new way for customers to buy insurance.
So the uniqueness of AHA Insurance in 2017 in home and auto insurance here in Ontario is really about leveraging modern technologies and experiences from a digital perspective for the consumer, but not losing sight that this is also a people business and that there are going to be elements of the experience that the customer might want to talk to somebody who has an expertise and gives them reaffirmation on the purchase that they've made. So we're approaching things not to be digital, but to be what I'll call omni-channel, which is this notion of being able to transition very easily from an experience online, and whether you want to do that completely on your own or whether you want to do it with support of a knowledgeable expert of insurance who can also make you feel better about the purchase that you make.
At AHA Insurance, we believe that there's one viewpoint that matters, and that's the customer's viewpoint. So we've decided to develop an omni-channel approach, which allows the customers to decide how they want to do business with us. So what omni-channel is, it allows the customers to interact with us where they want, when they want. Whether that's on their PC, a mobile device, a tablet, they can call into the center, they can go on our online chat, and they can choose to do business with us where they want, when they want, on their time. So for our broker team, what we visioned was a team of highly skilled and knowledgeable staff to be able to support our customers, whether that be online or in the center. It was important to us to ensure that our brokers really understood insurance and understood the consumer's needs. So they're flexible and agile, and they can adapt to whether the customer wants to do an online chat, pick up the phone, start online, and end in the call center. A customer may decide to call in the traditional way and then decide this is easy, that they want to take this and finish the quote themselves online. A broker can simply start the quote, pass it off to the customer online, and the customer can finish the quote for themselves when they want, where they want.
Security is of utmost importance to our Canadian consumers. At all times, they want to make sure that their data is stored in an encrypted and safe place. So we've gone out of our way to make sure that we're using the best-in-class methods to secure and store their data at all times.
So we've created a culture that we measure each and every action against 4 governing pillars. And we feel that this philosophy is a huge differential in the marketplace because it's actually based on what customers have said about our industry. So customers want transparency, which means that we're going to use everyday language and educate them during every interaction. So customers want consistency, which means regardless of the channel that they choose, they're going to receive the same delightful experience at AHA Insurance. Customers want insurance to be effortless, and they deserve that. So what we're doing is we are anticipating our customers' needs, we are monitoring their experience, and then we'll course correct as needed. So empowerment is really our beacon pillar. And the idea here is truly to put our customers in the driver's seat of their experience. At AHA Insurance, we want to own the space of empowerment. Our goal is to change the consumer mindset when it comes to home and auto insurance, making it something that they can relate to and understand.
Yeah, we've built something that is really unique and intuitive. It's really simple to use, and we make sure that we're using intelligent questions at all times through the journey. For instance, we're never going to ask a 25-year-old if they're retired. If you've been driving 30 years, we're not going to ask you if you got your G1 license. And we're going to use all sorts of little widgets to make sure that things as easy as calculating your distance to work is something that you can just use a tool to do rather than having to try to figure it out yourself.
So it's important for our customers that when they're online, getting a quote, researching insurance, that they feel that they have the support that they need and not to have to call in the center to ask a question or go online to do a chat if they're not comfortable with that approach. So what we've done is we've developed Iggins. What Iggins is, he's essentially an online insurance assistant, and Iggins supports you along your way throughout the customer journey. Iggins is there to help answer questions. Iggins will also proactively come out to let you know when a question is really important, or if you're choosing not to take an insurance coverage that we feel as a broker you should actually look at taking on your policy, or if you're unsure about what something is.
We've listened to what customers truly want, and we plan on delivering on what they've asked for. That means connecting with our audience by providing relevant content, exceptional customer experiences, as well as ensuring that each and every touch point we have with them has value.
Being an online digital provider requires that we are always evolving with our customers. We need analytics, and we need a user experience that we can readily tweak to match their needs that are ever changing. We'll use data and analytics to tweak the user experience in a way that will make it better, faster, and more meaningful to the user experience for our customers.
The opportunity in the home and auto marketplace is really around evolving the experience of buying. Products in and of themselves are not fundamentally different from one carrier to the other. And so the consumer doesn't necessarily see much differentiation there. Where we see opportunity at AHA is around developing a much richer experience. So it's a commodity, it's an intangible product, and so we need to differentiate ourselves in how people go about it. So at AHA, we often talk about we aren't selling insurance, we're selling the experience of buying insurance.
The future for AHA Insurance is incredibly bright, and we've got people here with hundreds of years of experience in the insurance industry. We've got great technology and great know-how, and we're really here and hugely excited about the future in Ontario Auto.